my garage that I have now is 2 cars deep, but it's not 2 cars wide. So, yeah, at least you got a garage, I guess.
Yeah, it really makes it nice. So, yeah, wife wants a refrigerator out there for extended, although this new refrigerators is one of the bigger ones. For certain things, she wanted another one, so we'll see. I found out they have garage refrigerators. They guess have more insulation or something. They say normal ones usually don't last but a few years.
Huh. Yeah, I have a refrigerator in my garage now, and I kind of love it. It's the first place I've ever lived that I had a refrigerator in the garage, and I don't know how I ever lived without it. It's kind of funny. KZ8TJ Mobile.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a small one in the basement. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I get equipment to move, and then try to get my antenna down. See if Joe's available later on, and see if we can get that tackled. Get some more stuff out of the basement.
Well, I guess we should bow out and see if Craig wants to try his list from memory. I brought some sandwich. I think I'm going to sit in my car and eat my sandwich because I didn't know what kind of food they had around here. But I'll let you guys decide. KZ8TJ Mobile.
All right, sounds good. You have a great day. Tim, KZ8TG, WHXX, and Craig, you can take on the show. Jim's not available this morning, and Nick, if you're around, sound off, and then Craig can try to remember Jim's list. Starts with Phil, John, Chris, Lee, and then Mark. WHXX.
You know what? Jim's ill this morning. He come in and say hello and leave, go back to sleep.
Yeah, was knee pain and had a bad night, and came on at 6 to let us know that he'd come back to sleep.
All right, QV.
Go ahead there, Craig.
KD8 SLG, AA8CT, are you there, Nick? Just wondering. Well, all right, nothing heard. This is AA8CT. Jim had a bad night and went back to bed, and I'm going to try and stumble, fumble, and bumble through his list. Talked with Tom, WA8GXX, and Tim, KZ8TG, and Ray. So normally the way Jim starts out is I think he normally tries to get a hold of Phil. So K8PMI, AA8CT, just wondering if you're out there. CT, this is K. Started at Craig starts and Indy, you probably may be the backup quarterback, which is probably the best position in the NFL. So I'll send it back to you. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI. Well, thank you, Phil. You're kind of getting toward the end of your string, but I heard most of that. Here we go. From well, I've written some down, so I've kind of jogged my memory. Let's start. A8AT John, are you out there for a top of the morning? AA8CT.
AA8CT, AC8AT. Boy, I'd hate to say that 3 times fast. But anyway, a big top of the morning. What's the story with Jim this morning?
Jim had a bad night. I'm guessing it's from his good friend, Mr. Arthur, and didn't get a lot of sleep. And he was on just a little, just when I first turned on, just a tad after 6, heard him say that he was going back to bed, and Tom said that, yeah, he had a bad night and didn't get much sleep. So other than that, and he has been complaining or saying that his knees have been giving him a bit of a problem. So I guess I volunteered or said that I would try and bumble, fumble, and stumble through. The list stays pretty much the same, which is nice because I can remember most of the call signs, not all of them. But here we go. But anyway, how is John doing today? And is it a top of the morning for you, sir?
Yes, it is a top of the morning. Boy, I got a lot of work done yesterday. Did a whole bunch of weed whacking and got the place all edged up and neatened up and all that good stuff. So today I'm going to sit back and relax. It's going to be a hot one. So everybody stay safe out there and enjoy this beautiful weather. AA8CT, AC8AT. Top of the morning, Craig. Take care.
Well, thank you, John. And you know, if you can enjoy the fruits of your labors, that's all the better. I mean, you know, my gosh, a nice tea on just looking out at it and saying, boy, I did a really good job. All right, memory. Here we go. I think Jim calls on Chris, KE8MMY. So KE8MMY, AA8CT. Just wondering if you're out there.
AA8CT, this is KE8MMY, and you're doing a great job filling in on the net there, so that's pretty nice to hear. I'm doing my normal morning routine and just trying to get everything buttoned up and on my way to work. Everybody stay cool out there today. You know, we complained about how cold it was on Saturday, and now we're already getting too hot. So thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it. KE8MMY 73.
Well, I hope you have yourself a great day, Chris, and enjoy the weather because, like you said, we were complaining over the weekend about how cold it was, and now we're complaining about, boy, it's getting hot. All right, let's move on. I think middle mark, K4OG, AA8CT. Are you out there or are you at the coffee shop? Good morning, Mark.
AA8CT, K4OG. Good morning, Craig. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Craig. Let's see. Don't forget always listening to Lee. He was usually before me. I was at the second red light from the coffee mill. Coffee's tasting pretty good. We're going to do a medium grind today. Take it easy on hump day. And, yeah, I'm glad you are wrangling us together, and maybe we can keep the stick on the wall. K4OG, back to AA8CT.
Well, you have a wonderful day, Mark, and enjoy. All right, let's go down. I think next is the, let's see, that would be what, Northern Mark? Well, it's KE8SFS, AA8CT. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
I'm the Sun Mark, not the Northern Mark. But you got the right call sign. Doing okay and everything. Ready to leave about 7 o'clock to go play some chess and that. But I won't be on the net today and that. But doing okay and everything. And that. Just sitting back and listening to you guys talk and everything. And okay. So I'll give it back to you. Q8 Serpod Filter.
Well, you may not be on the net, but you should be on the board. And I wish you a good game, and I hope you have a couple of winning games during the day. All right. Next, Mark. KC8 FQV. AA8CT. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, AA8CT, KCFQV. Yeah, I woke up early. Well, I seen, and I think I might have did a bathroom run and seen 5 something and did the bathroom run and then went laid back down. So I heard Jim, I guess, came in, made his appearance early. That was early for him. He must have, at that point, woke up and I'll make my appearance and leave. So I think that does happen because I woke up last night at 2 o'clock. And other than that, I sometimes would get into a bunch of guys out on the West Coast. And I did a bathroom run. It was 2 o'clock, so I jumped in and one time and went back to sleep. So I got doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm going to go in and out when Fred starts the net because I got to go to the podiatrist today. So try to figure out what's going on with my feet and that. So we'll send it back to net, KSFQV. Yeah, and the net last night, I looked at NetLogger after it was closed. Closed at 50 after the hour, and there was 28 I seen. Wasn't a good, I don't know. I sent it back to net, KSFQV.
Well, Mark, I hope that everything with the feet goes well because, you have a great understanding. That means there's a lot of weight down there, so hopefully you'll get a good report from the podiatrist, and we will keep moving. I don't know. Let's see. I know who's usually in front of me, and that would be Elmer. So we'll give him a shout. KE8HNK, AA8CT. Good morning, Elmer. I hope you're out there, and how's your day starting?
KE8H&K. Good morning. My day's starting rough like Jim's. Sinus infection and a headache, so took some medicine, just sitting here, laying here, getting ready to check the net, check into the net, take the boy to school and then check into the net, hopefully mobile, but yeah, it's kind of a rough start for me too as well, so I just want to say 73, thanks for coming to me. This is KH&K, back over to net control.
Well, hopefully you're feeling better and you can enjoy some of the day. I know sinuses are just, they're nasty. And the only thing you can do is slow down and take it easy and try and get through it and then proceed. And a lot of times you have to proceed just to get through it. With that, have a great day, Elmer. Take care. I hope that your day ends better than it started. Let's go out and see. I heard Ray on this morning, so let's see if Ray and maybe even Nancy are out there. K5CFY AAHCT. Good morning, Ray.
CFY. Good morning, Craig. Thanks for taking over for Jim while he tries to get his rest there. But good to hear everybody out there. It's raining here, so Fred and I aren't walking. So anyway, hope everybody up there has a great day and stay safe. 73, y'all. K5, CFY.
Well, you have a great day as well, and thanks for checking in. And the weather out there has just been something short of atrocious. It seems like every time we talk, it's raining or gonna rain or just has rained. So good luck with that. And just make sure that you can give Fred a scratch on the head and say, hey, maybe when it stops raining, we can get out and go for a walk. So I'm going to see, just out of curiosity, if Nance is out there. So KI5OZZ AAHCT. Good morning, Nancy. All right. Maybe she hasn't had her first cup of coffee yet. All right. Let's see. We're getting down to the end of the list. And let's try W8JAX. Rod, AAHCT. Are you and Wendy out there? And are you walking? And it is another beautiful day down in Jacksonville. AAHCT.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning there, Craig. This is K8JAX, and we're not quite portable pedestrian yet. It's rain out there this morning and 75 degrees, so we're looking like some of the rest of you. No sunshine today, or, well, it's behind a cloud. So nice to hear you there. Hopefully Jim gets his rest and can come back to us. We do appreciate your taking over, and we hope you have a good day there, Craig. Thanks again. This is K8JAX.
Well, Wendy, I hope you, Rod, and K9LUCY are having a very enjoyable walk. Well, you haven't started the walk yet, so when you start, have an enjoyable walk and enjoy the fact that we get another beautiful day. So there you have it. Let's see. I haven't tried. Let me try LJ. KB8LJ. Are you out there, Chuck? AAHCT. Nothing heard. Well, my memory is starting to get mighty thin. If there's anybody else out there that would like to check into the pre-net, no, the pre-Barometer Net that Jim normally runs, he had a bad night last night, and didn't get much sleep. He was on, I got on a little after 6, and I heard his voice saying he was going back to bed. So hopefully he'll get a good day's sleep, and he'll be back at it tomorrow. So is there anybody else there that would like to make comments, join in, or tell me how lousy I did? Now's the time to do it. We've got, I think, about almost 10 minutes before we turn it over to Fred. So we'll be out there listening. Go ahead, please.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
GSH, Randy in Akron.
KB8LJ. Julia 5, Delta India Tango. Saying good morning. This is Matthew from Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Well, how about we just go back to Matthew in Arkadelphia. Good morning, Matthew. AAHCT here. Jim had a bad night last night, and so I kind of told him I'd fumble, bumble, and mumble through. So how's everything down there?
Things are going pretty well. All 3 of the grandkids are up. One's in my lap. One's playing with the dollhouse. The other one's saying, well, maybe I don't want to wake up. So, a normal morning. Looking forward to a nice day. I hope things are going well with y'all. Oops, the one on my lap just disappeared. Normal morning, so thanks for picking me up.
Well, that's great. I hope you have a wonderful day with the grandkids and you enjoy yourself as well. I think I heard Chuck in there, so we'll give him a shot. KB8LJ, AAHCT, are you with us this morning, Chuck?
Yeah, AAHCT in the group from KBLJ. Yeah, you're unlucky. I'm here this morning, and I'll just say good morning to all of the people on the net, and hoping the air pollution isn't too bad today. It's a little over 100 from the weather station about a mile down the road from me, and that's not super bad, but it's not good, and I really need to get out and do some walking because at my age that helps a lot, but I'm debating, do I want to be breathing that air? It's kind of a can't-win situation. So anyhow, AAHCT from KB8LJ, back to net.
Well, I hope your day is as good as it can be. A lot of times, I'm not sure where you're at, but a lot of times, a large store, a Lowe's, something like that, air-conditioned, filtered, and sometimes makes a great alternative to not wanting to be outside in the actual air. And I don't know if the Canadian fires are still having an effect. They did toward the end of last week, and this could maybe still be some of that residual as well. All right, there was a couple other stations that kind of collided, so I'm going to step back and see who's there, and if you come in one at a time, because I'm old, slow, and this is not the thing that I normally do. So this is AAHCT. Come on in, but do it slow, and maybe we'll just do it one at a time. So give me a call sign, I'll give you a call back, and you've got a few minutes to chat before we turn it over to Fred. So AAHCT, looking for anybody that wants to jump in.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, mobile. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec. Good morning. This is AA8CT here, and it is, well, I've got my house is set, our sunroom faces directly east, and I've got sun burning down through the skylight up in the, or the light up in the, we've got a window that's got a kind of an arch in it, and it's just right there. And I look out there, and all I see is a bright ball. So how's your day going so far? And I don't know if you heard the comments that Jim had a bad night last night, and so he didn't get much sleep. And so he went back, and so I'm kind of bumbling, stumbling through. So your comments, and here we go. It's back to you, AA8CT.
Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec. Yeah, somehow I broke my rule of having my job west of home, so I never come or go with the sun in my eye. So I'm heading up 21 to Lowe's and Fairlawn, and being retired, I only have 2 days of work this week, and next week 1 day. So it's nice on that, and the sun's out, and it's playing havoc because of that haze from the wildfires is still in the air. So other than that, back to you, and I won't be able to hit the regular nut. K8YEQ.
Well, I hope that the sun shines peacefully on your face and that you enjoy the day, and it's going to be, I think it's going to get warm today. It got warm yesterday, and I think today's even a little bit warmer. So with that, I'm going to back out and see if there's any other last minute somebody that wants to jump in. This is AA8CT. I'm kind of subbing here for WA8VMW. Didn't have a good night last night, and so he went back to bed. So here it is. We got a few minutes before Fred comes along, so you have an opportunity to get on the airwaves. So take it. AA8CT is looking.
W8.
KD, ZSH, Randy and Akron.
Well, there you go, Randy. I'm sorry I missed. This is mostly, there's a little bit that was written down, but there's a lot of it from memory, and wow, I'm old. So anyway, good to hear you in there this morning. I hope you are having a great day. And I do apologize for misses and slips and fumbles and bumbles, but I was not planning on doing this morning when I got up, but that's fine. It's fun to have a little challenge every now and again. So is your day going well so far? AA8CT.
Yeah, good morning, Craig. You're doing a great job, Craig. Just got his ticket less than 9 months
Stop in and say hi.
Just wanted to tell
Jim
you
gets some rest. Know all about that arthritis stuff.
In the morning, so I'll back on out of here.
Especially my wife. She has a lot of problems sleeping because aches and pains, and she just wakes up in the middle of the night. So I'll clear out of here and wait for the net. KD8 ZSH clear, and back to you.
Well, thank you. Let's see. If I look at my watch, we're 1 minute away for Fred. That is great. Not that I've enjoyed this. I've mumbled, I've bumbled, I stumbled, and I thank everybody for their patience and realizing that, well, I did this once before when Jim didn't have power, and I stumbled through, so this is my second stumble through. But anyway, appreciate everybody out there in the pre-Barometer Net. I think at this time we're going to see if Fred's around and let him take command of the ship, which is really, wow, it's been bouncing off the shores. I think it bumped into a rock. There was a tree stump right in the middle of the canal, and it went right over the top of it. So with that, thank you, everybody, and we will look for you down the log. All right, WA8KOC, Brother Fred, I hope you're there. This is AA8CT. Good morning.
Brother Craig, I heard no stumbling at all. I heard you doing a fine job. Absolutely fine. Thanks for substituting for Jim. Hopefully he's going to feel better with a little bit more rest. But you did a fabulous job. Thanks for being here and picking up the reins. I'm just going to go ahead and announce the net and throw it back to you. This is WA8KOC calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, Wednesday, June 4th, 2025 edition of the Barometer Net, brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater, which is located in Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency here is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. This is a controlled net. All traffic should pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Good morning, Brother Craig. It's all yours. How you feeling this morning? I think you did a fine job. Maybe you should get more involved. Would you like that?
Well, the story is that after last month's Sarah Club meeting, Gary said, does anybody want to do net control? And I kind of just rode my hand. I didn't even think about it. And that was the Friday that Jim was without power. So the next day I got to play net control. So anyway, yeah, it's fun. And if I know what I'm doing and I've got a kind of an outline of what's going on, it's not too bad. Not real good at when you get 6 or 7 people. It's just like on the radio. I'm not real good with pile-ups yet. But anyway, yeah, it's not that bad. And I enjoy talking to people, which is obviously one of my big downfalls. And wishing everybody that listened during the pre-net, I hope I didn't upset. If I left you out, it was not intentional. It was not that it was just that the mind and the prepared, I just was kind of thumbing through what I had jogged some notes down. And so with that, I'm going to turn it back to Brother Fred, WA8KOC. I'm going to sit on the side and actually, I think I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. If you would mark me in the net, I think I've got a spot there, and let you take it away and have a great net today. And to all the barometer netters, I hope the sun always shines in your face. Go out and make somebody smile because it will make you feel better. With that, this is AA8CT off on the side and signing out.
Craig, the moment that I heard you substituting for Jim, you were on the list with a little note that says sub for Jim. So, did a fine job. Not cutting yourself. And welcome to do it anytime you want. Anybody's welcome to become a net control operator. I think that AA8CS, Gary, our club president, would like a little bit of new blood in here. I'm sure he'd like to get rid of me. But anyway, look, you have yourself a great morning. Thanks again for your efforts. I thought it was fabulous. And we'll look forward to talking to you soon, Brother Craig. Anyone else that would like to check in on the Barometer Net? Short time or mobile stations just now, please. WA8KOC.
Delta 8, Foxtrot Tango Romeo, mobile. We'll do in and out this morning. Thank you.
The mobile station that just checked in and out, if you could up your audio a little bit. I didn't copy it. I just heard you were going to be in and out and mobile. Please?
Roger, Kilo, Delta 8, Foxtrot Tango Romeo.
Kilo, Tango Lima, 88 TV. Ran in the brake truck. I'll be in and out, Fred. great day. 73, God bless.
Wherever you're headed, be safe. We'll look forward to talking to you again real soon. Anyone else?
Kilo, Foxtrot, 8, Delta, Yankee, Echo, KFAC, YE, Mike Moore, Southward, Mobile, I'll be in and out this morning, get work done.
Kilo, Echo 8, Oscar, Whiskey X-Ray, Mobile.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa Golf, Mobile.
Alrighty then. I copied Mike, KF8DYE. Mike, did you say you were going to stick around, or are you in and out?
In and out this morning, just moving to work, but everybody have a great day.
Affirmative, Mike. Have a great day yourself. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. KE8OWX, Thomas, good morning. Everything okay with you this morning?
Yeah, we're doing okay. My wife forgot her phone, and I had to run it to her, so that put me a little bit off schedule, but we're heading towards the office. Didn't get to make any coffee, so we're looking to that cup there at the office. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Weather, National Weather Service is still saying something about some rain tonight, so I'm hoping not, but if it happens, so well. Back to you, Fred. KE8OWX.
The relied upon husband is termed a good husband. Kudos for getting the wife's phone to her. And if it threw you off kilter a little bit and you don't have your coffee, sorry about that, but you'll make up for it when you get to the office, correct? You take care of yourself, Thomas. Always great to talk to you. I hope your wonderful Wednesday goes real smooth and you get to enjoy some time after work. 7-3, pal. W8MPG. My pal Jim's out there on the road once again. Good morning, Jim. How are you? WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody on the net. 67 degrees on my way to work this morning, heading north. Traffic on the construction on 21 here is not bad this morning at all. We're moving right along, so that's good. Hope some people got to see the 3 blimps flying yesterday. I was fortunate enough on my way home. All 3 were still flying over downtown Akron, so I got to see that. That was probably a once-in-a-lifetime event, so I was happy about that. Back to you, Fred. Everybody have a great day. W8FPG.
Thanks for being here, Jim. Appreciate that. I think the dirigibles took off and headed elsewhere instead of toward the north, because I was down by Randolph and Mogador and Suffield, and I didn't see them. So glad you got a chance to. That is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, 3 at once. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon, pal. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC. I am here looking for check-ins.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, available in London.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray. That's KE8 VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
WA8KOC in the net, W8TD, John in Westford.
Please copy Kilo Echo India KE8 UIB John.
Nicely done, gentlemen. NAWS, KE8VOX, KD8ZSH, W8TD, and KE8UIB. Not a collision to be had. Thank you for that. I'm sure Brother Craig would have liked to have experienced one without a collision. Johnny, I heard you first. KE8UIB, WA8KOC. How's the drive going? Good morning.
Coffee always tastes better when it's free, that's for sure. And that makes the start to the bit of the week a really great morning. But with that, I just want to come on here and say hello to everybody. And with that $5 drink, just and this back to the net control. 7-3, y'all. And run the net, Brad.
I don't know what's going on, but the last 2 mornings you've had some broken signal going on. I caught about 70% of that. And thank you for being here and checking in with us on your drive. It's appreciated. And I don't know, it could be the repeater. Not you, the repeater, but something's going on. Different areas seem to be a little bit scratchy. But whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. You and Lori enjoy your evening. I'll talk to you in the very near future, I'm sure. 7-3 to you. NAWS, WA8KOC. Bill, are you behaving yourself? Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. It's all yours.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Can't have no fun that way. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in that. Air quality index this morning is up to 75. A lot of that is Canadian smoke. Yesterday I could smell it when I walked outside. Okay. My sunrise 5:56. My sunset 8:59. Length of day 15 hours 3 minutes. I got 67 degrees this morning. 73% humidity. Wind soon to be south at night. Barometer at 30.07. 2.50. 7 miles. Prediction today. Widespread haze before noon. Sunny with a high near 87. Southwest winds 10 to 18 miles an hour, gusting as high as 29. It's going to be a +3 day, I think. Solar flux indices at 135. Sunspot number 72. A is 58. K is 3. Geomagnetic field is skip predicted on 6 and 4 meters in Europe. Bands are kind of full. Tropo could be depending on where you live in Ohio. Spaceweather.com. The storm is over. One of the longest lasting geomagnetic storms of the solar cycle 25 has just ended. The severe G4 class storm began on June 1st when a fast halo CME struck Earth's magnetic field. Immediately after the impact, auroras were photographed from Canada to the U.S. Gulf Coast. Minor G1 to strong G3 storms continued through June 2nd, sparking a rare 3-day. And also, the biggest forest decrease in years. About radiation. That's pretty neat graph. Continues down through the bottom, tells you all about what radiation does to your body. Currently there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. None of them are exploding at current time. That's about it for me. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Get on the radio and have some fun. Things should be pretty good today. WA8KOC in a group, 7-3 everyone, NAWS.
Thanks as always, Bill. A little scratchy, but copy to everything you said, and we appreciate it very much. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Maybe you can get on the radio and play some radio later on. But appreciate the report, as always, like I said. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Real quick, I'm going to break in here. Gas prices around here, this Kenmore, Portage Lakes, Coventry area of northeastern Ohio. Marathon on East Avenue, $2.69 a gallon. Arco, East Avenue, $2.99 a gallon. BP up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $3.19 a gallon. And no other reports. Somewhere in Akron, there's a report of $2.33 a gallon. That's the lowest, and $3 was the highest. Information from W8CTM Carey's weather station over here in Long Lake. Portage Lake's around the corner from me. 67.3 degrees, 57.2 for the dew point. No wind to speak of moment. 3.4 mile per hour peak later today from the south. No rain. 30.07 on the barometer. 70% humidity. Sunrise 5:56. Sunset 8:55. Onwards and upwards. Scotty, good morning. KE8VOX. How are you? It's all yours.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, starting out another beautiful day there, Fred. Air temperature 73 degrees. The water temperature 63 degrees. No wind to speak of. Light and variable between 6 and 3 miles an hour out of the southeast, and looking out the window, I'd say the waves are a foot or less this morning. But that's pretty much what the lake forecast is. Another tranquil day on the shores of Lake Erie. But did have a great time yesterday. Rode the e-bike up into town there and for family lunch and whatnot. And probably do a little bit more e-bike riding today. But I have to run to Lorraine first and work on my sister's pool, get that up and going for the season, and that's pretty much it, Fred. Thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in. This is KE8VOX, sending it back to net control.
W8WKY.
Scott, it is my privilege to get you in here to talk with us. A pleasure, as always. Whatever you do, enjoy today. It should be another wonderful day, you're right. Hopefully you can get the pool work done and get back on the e-bike and get some fresh air. I'm sure it's a lot of fun. And I might do the same thing today, later this afternoon. We're trying to get a get-together here later in the week, probably Friday now. A couple of us e-bikers want to get together and ride the trails here. Joe, AB8AV, and maybe Carrie, W8CTM, and maybe whoever else wants to join in. But we're going to see what we can do, barring any rain activity that comes along. So take good care of yourself, Scott. 7-3, pal. KD8ZSH. Good morning, Randy. Good to hear you. W8KOC. How are the pups and your wife?
KD8CSH. Morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I got two in my lap. Matter of fact, when I just checked in, I went to hit the PTT on the EchoLink, and one of the pups rolled over and pushed my hand away, so I had to scramble to move her out of the way before I could bring the cursor back to close the connection. But it's day's starting out pretty good. Got Bible study tonight. We're doing the book of Isaiah. And all in all, I got high hopes we're going to have a good day, and I hope everybody else has a great day. This is KD8 DSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
We'll say 7-3 to you also, Randy. Thanks for being here with us. Do appreciate that. Isaiah, one of my favorites. I hope Bible study goes well tonight. And you mentioned the dog knocking your hand away. I was absent the other day. I can't remember. I was doing errands or something. And Roseanne was sitting on the sofa, and Bonnie crawls up next to her. And Roseanne's speaking on the phone to one of her colleagues. And Bonnie keeps rolling over and pawing at her hand, trying to get her to give her a belly rub. It's hilarious. Dogs are funny. Man's best friend and entertainment as well. Take good care of yourself. I will talk to you soon, Randy. Have a great day. WATD, John, good morning. How's your morning?
WAKOC in the net. WATD, good morning all. Well, as usual, nothing much to report today. Looking at the calendar, I see that last year by this time I had blooms on the peppers and tomatoes. This year I'm miles away from that. Everything went in late this year. A lot of late frosts caused me to delay getting anything started, so I guess my harvest will be late also. Oh well. Got a trial this afternoon, but in a carryover from the COVID era, we're having it by Zoom since the defendant is in New Jersey. So I have to put on half of a uniform today. I guess that's more convenient than having to put on the full uniform. Talk to everybody soon. W8KOC in the net, W8TD.
John, I'm glad you're here with us. You're right. Half a uniform is better than the full thing. And don't worry about your harvest. Mine's going to be pretty late, too. Normally, we've got stuff in maybe a week before Memorial Day. And this year, just things have been so hectic. I don't know if we're going to have the plentiful garden that we had last couple years, but we're going to do a little something. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the day. Talk to you soon. 7-3. Bottom of the list was KE8UIB. John was mobile. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everyone. I'm here.
November 8, Mike Kilo, Romeo, mobile.
LV, Marty, mobile, Freesboro, in and out.
Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Delta, Tango, Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori, Mosley.
KC8, Foxtrot, Victor, Mark, KC8, FQV. Morning, Fred.
Good morning, Fred. Kilo, Echo 8, Echo Hotel Golf, KE8EHG, Mike Navarre, mobile.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, K8PJW. Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom and Canton.
All right, I'm going to pick it up there, give you guys what I got. Casey at FQV collided with somebody, but that may have been there may have been a fix to that. N8 MKR mobile. KC8 NOV, Marty, I caught you. You're scratchy again this morning. I don't know if you can up the power, but we got you in here. I think you said you were in and out. If not, come on back to me. But we'll get you on the log here. We got you on the log. Thanks, Marty. KF8 DTP Lori, KC8 FQV Mark, KE8 EHC Mike, K8 PJW Philip, and Mike was mobile, by the way, and KA8 MNT Tom. Did I miss anybody on that round?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf, Brian and Norton.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Victor Charlie, Al in Solon.
It's AGW checking in at Kilowatt 8 Alpha Golf Whiskey, Dan on North Coast. Checking in with you.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4OG. You didn't miss me, but I missed you, Fred.
I'd say that's a full bill I added to the list. KF8G, KF8DVC, K8AGW, and K4OG. Back up to the mobile. KE8EHG. Mike, good morning. How's Navarre looking this morning? WA8KOC.
Hello, Fred. Yep, it's been a while. Not much. How about you? Yep. 65 degrees. The sun is shining. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Looks like we're going to be up in the 80s, something like that. Just stay hydrated, and I'll be outside mowing. Yippee skippy. So listen to the tunes. Down here in Maslin is the weekly or a monthly meeting in that. Anyone who's welcome. You can find out how we're going to solve the ham radio problems down here in Stark County. Who knows? KE8EHG, back to net. 7-3s, everyone. Fred, you're doing an awesome job.
Mike, thanks for that, but you guys make it easy to do a good job. I think if you asked Craig, AA8CT, he'd say the same thing. Thanks for the report. Appreciate it. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay cool. We're cutting the grass. You stay hydrated. We're going to have a little bit of a warm day today. We'll look forward to talking to you soon, Mike. 7-3. N8MKR, WA8KOC. John, you're mobile. Good morning. Everything okay?
All good here, Fred. Just a little ahead of schedule. How about that? Just a little ahead of schedule. Headed into the work for another busy day and a strong finish. Wish everybody a fantastic day. It's beautiful out here. Still dealing with the traffic through the central interchange here in Akron. I mean, what a mess this is. That's all I got. 7-3, N8MKR.
W8WKY.
John, careful mobiling through that traffic. I know it's a cluster, and the other one is over on 77 heading north. Kenmore Construction's doing a widening of 77 around Bath area. It's miserable, but careful driving. Be safe. Glad you're here. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. I'm going to ask Lori if she was mobile. I think she may have been. KF8 DTB. Lori, good morning. You there?
WA8KOC from KF8 DTP. No, today I'm sitting and using the home base today. I don't go in till 8. Tomorrow I'll probably be mobile, but yeah, it's been a crazy couple days. We had a late truck yesterday, so trying to get all that done and get home to do my nightly Tuesday night nets was a little interesting, but we made it through it. So, hope everybody has a beautiful Wednesday and enjoys the beautiful weather because, it's Ohio. The weather's bipolar at times, so who knows. So with that, I'm going to hand it back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all.
Lori, 7-3 to you. You have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Don't work too hard. If you got in time to enjoy the net yesterday evening, kudos to you. But don't rush. There's always moments left. And we'll look forward to talking in the near future. 7-3. KC8NOV. Marty, are you still around or were you in and out?
KC8NOV. I was going to be in and out, but I just want to say good morning to everybody. We'll be here listening on the mobile side. KC8NOV.
Yesterday and today, that, my friend, was much better. You must have upped the power or changed a little bit in location because much better. Copied everything you said. You take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for coming back and saying hello. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3, Marty. KC8FQV, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone. KC8FQV. Well, yesterday I went out last night. I mowed the front part in front of the lake, between the lake and the road. So that's done, and there's a little bit on the side, down by the road, on the drive. One side is mowed, so we'll continue doing that later today after the doctor. So I have to get up and get ready to go to the doctor this morning. So, yeah, I have to keep these doctors straight. This is the foot doctor. There's a whole slew of them coming up. The foot doctor. I think there's a ears no through. I didn't know about that one, but that one's coming up. And there's a dermatologist one. You know, they're coming up, but everything else is going good. Yeah, changed the belt yesterday and the mower. Yeah, it wasn't difficult, other than you have to loosen the gearbox to raise it up and up to get the belt under the spindle shaft. I know that you will not have to do that, but they messed up when they were assembling. Someone didn't take a look to say to boss, hey, I think this is wrong, because you shouldn't have to take the thing apart to change a belt. It's the woods, so a 6-footer. So let's send it back to Nat, KCFQV.
Appreciate the check-in, Mark. You have yourself a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Real quick, I have not heard KD8SLG in here yet. Hopefully he'll pop in here. But I'm looking for some announcements from him. Or Ms. Nancy, KI5OZZ, if they're around. Back to the list. K8PJW. Philip, good morning. WA8KOC. How are you this morning? Good to hear you.
WA8KOC, K8PJW, good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning and catching up on all the news. That's great. We're starting the day off here at 68, headed up to 86. Little juxtapose of numbers, high. And 77 tomorrow. I guess we're getting a little rain on and off here in the next few days, but it looks like it's going to hold off until the overnight, so that's good. Sunny day today, barometer's at 30.05, and gas is holding steady at 319 as usual. Let's see, still waiting on to hear back on our van with the roof leak. I guess he's working really hard at it since it's the third time he's had it for that. Spring cleaning's going well. The gardens are starting to look real good. We're trying to keep them as low maintenance as possible, but still looking good. So that's always a task. And this weekend we'll be heading to Lansing. Our youngest son lives up there, and it turns out that we have some time, and he's got some time for a visit. So we're going to enjoy that. With that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1783, the Montgolfier brothers demonstrated their first hot air balloon. The flight of the Montgolfier lasted about 10 minutes, and it secured the French inventors a place in history books. 1896, Henry Ford test drives his quadricycle. Approximately 4 a.m. on June 4th, 1896, in the shed behind his home in Bagley Avenue in Detroit, Henry Ford unveils the quadricycle, the first automobile he ever designed or drove. And in 1973, a patent for the ATM machine is granted to Don Wetzel, Tom Barnes, and George Chastain. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
The way it was pretty good. The hot air balloon liftoff, that's cool. And naturally, Henry Ford, that's really neat. Oh boy, back in high school in 73, trying to remember if we heard about the ATM machines. But I know that that was an excellent opportunity for somebody to make some money, because nobody wants to stand in line in front of a teller, right? Take care of yourself, Philip. We will look forward to talking to you. You said gas $2.19. I think maybe you meant $3.19, because we don't have anywhere near $2.19 around here. The gas conspiracy continues, right? Take care, Phil. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KA8MNT. Good morning, Tom. Have you got some humor for us? Good to hear you.
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. Hey, the critters are out running around having a good time this morning. Squirrels are playing around. The birds are flitting here and there and tweeting all over. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day outside, because we're starting off with 67 degrees with no since midnight. The wind is coming out of the south-southwest between 0 and 2.5 miles an hour this morning, and the barometer is sitting at 30.03. Our high today is going to be 87 degrees, sunny, with a 2% chance of rain. So things are looking up. And no, I won't complain about the heat, because I don't complain about the cold too much during the winter, because it is what it is, and you can't do anything about it. Okay, let's see, what else is going on around here? Not a whole lot. As many of you probably know, I got a granddaughter that goes to Kent State, and she's with some classmates over in Florence, Italy, and she's having a ball. She's been to a couple of the churches over there, and the museums and stuff, and she's been sending pictures home, and they are beautiful. Let me tell you, the architecture is fantastic, and the artwork is even more so. So she's getting quite the education while she's there. Oh, let's see. On a different note, the Hall of Fame Community Parade, which is on Sunday, July 20th at 2:30 in the afternoon, and the Grand Parade, which is Saturday, August 2nd, which kicks off at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're looking for people to help. On the community parade, we need about 15 operators. And let me see. For the Grand Parade, we need about 35. So we're looking for help. And to get any information on what you want to go to, let me take a quick nickel here. Okay, I'm back. Let me see. In order to get some information on it, to sign up and that, let's see, you want to go to HOFHAMS.info, INFO. That's HOFHAMS.info. And you'll get where to sign up and a little bit about the duties and that kind of stuff. So it's always a good time. So it's not too early to be thinking about it. Okay, let me grab another really quick one. Okay, I think I'm back. You know, I recently applied for a part-time job at a mental hospital. Well, now I'm there full-time, and he won't let me leave. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning things back over to the super-duper NCO of the Wednesday Morning Barometer Net, WAAKOC.
You're killing me, Tom. You're killing me. You took my job. You take good care of yourself. Give our best to Linda. Enjoy the rest of the Wednesday that you've got going on. Sounds like it's going to be a good one. And yeah, we won't complain about the weather. You can always find something to complain about the weather here in northeastern Ohio, but we're not going to do it. Take good care of yourself, buddy. 7-3. KF8GWA8KOC. Morning, Brian. It's all yours.
Good morning. Yeah, you know, they were talking about gas prices earlier. I paid, what is it, $3.29 for premium in what Nick calls the chick magnet. Oh, it's been lovely, lovely, lovely. I've been enjoying this weather. There's a group of us with Corvettes that meet at Burger King in Wadsworth, and this is only the second time we've had our cars out. The weather has been atrocious, especially on Tuesdays. It's about time. I know it's supposed to rain a bit today and tomorrow. Going to Mid-Ohio Friday, I'm probably going to take the Gulf. But car shows this weekend look like they're going to be pretty decent. So I got Roscoe Village coming up Sunday. I love that show. There's a steakhouse there that is just fabulous. Probably call them later today, see if I can get a reservation for a couple of us. So, out enjoying the weather. Got my basement cleaned out finally after 4 years. I practically killed myself on Monday, so I'm tired. I'm kind of taking it easy the next couple days. With that, I will turn it back to the net. Good morning, everyone. KF8G.
Okay, Brian. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. You said you were going to the car show, but seems to me you're not just going to see cars, you're going to look at a big steak. Have yourself a great weekend as well. 7-3 to you. KF8, DVC, WA8KOC. Good morning, Al. What's new with you?
WA8KOC, this is KF8DVC. I'm doing pretty good this morning, Fred. Thanks. You're doing a great job with the net, as always. And I wish everybody a good morning and a happy afternoon. And with that, I'll turn it back over to the net. KF8DVC.
Al, you waited quite a long time for quite a short verbiage exchange. Sorry about that. The list grows long on occasion. But thanks for being here. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Whatever you do, try and make it a good day. And we'll look forward to talking to you on down the line very soon. K8AGW Pops, you're sounding good this morning. No collisions, by the way. Good to hear you. How are you and Mama Fran?
Everybody from KAGW, and I paused for the cause, made sure everything was rebooted up there. Yeah, I just finished off my coffee, and no coffee grounds in the bottom of the cup this morning. And got my had my breakfast and finished off their coffee, so I'll already modulate the radio, and we got our work done outside Monday, and so yesterday we had to do some grocery shopping and pay some bills and got that done. Today I'm going to do a little radio participation there around this morning, around 10:30, and go and try to get in on the information net. And sit out on my patio with an iced tea and take it easy. And so I checked in on that 10-meter net last night for NORS, and
I heard Net Control had me on the list, so I got in there and participated, so that was good. So I think want everybody to keep hydrated. My daughter keeps harping at us to keep hydrated in this hot weather, and how important it is at our age. We're both in our 80s. So I'm going to drop it before it drops me. ADGW don't want to time things out here because you're maneuvering along through the traffic real good there, Fred, and you took a little vacation, got rested up, and you got back at the driver's seat, and you're doing an excellent job and avoiding the collision. So everybody stay cool, stay healthy, stay safe, and the best of 73, and thanks for getting me in there and keep me on deck there, Fred. So that KAGW is going to clear out and send it back to Net Control with the best of 73 to everybody.
K8AGW from WA8KOC in the net. Good job, Pops. You got in on 10 meters last night. That's good. They heard you. And enjoy the ham radio activity this morning about 10:30. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday. And I'm looking forward to the next time we get to chat. Whatever you do, stay cool, stay hydrated, and give our best to Mama Fran if you would. 7-3, Pops. K4OG, WA8KOC. Mark, good morning. How you doing, bud?
W8WKY.
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. Long time no talk. Fred, we've been busy. We're trying to wrap up as many projects as we can before field day. I got about 3 weekends to practice making some satellite contact before I have to tear it all down. I'm going to be bringing a 9700, a SAC controller, a couple of quad beam circular polarized antennas attached to the Yaesu azimuth rotators, all that fun stuff. So, by gosh, Fred, we should be able to make a 100-point bonus contact with satellites this field day. It sure will be fun. And I think N8EI said he was going to strap a mesh-tastic on me and track me during field day. K4OG, back to net.
Jason's going to keep track of you, huh? Mark, thanks for being here this morning. Appreciate your presence as always. Good job thinking of the satellite communications and getting some extra points developed for field day. That's great. Miss talking to you, pal, and thank you for what you're doing, not only here on the net, but for the club, taking Vice Treasurer's chair. I know it's appreciated, and whatever you do, make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon. I have not heard Nick yet. KD8SLGWA8KOC. Nick, are you available? Well, I realize making specific call-outs is not well warranted, but at this point I'm going to say, since Nick is not here and since I don't hear Nancy, KI5OZZ, today is what they call SuperNet Wednesday. We've got the Barometer Net this morning. We've got the Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon at 1 p.m. our time, and I believe Dustin would have the first hour and Ms. Nancy would have the second hour. It might be Ray, K5CFY, with the second hour. I'm not sure. But we've got that going on this afternoon. And then this evening, the Beacon Net. I know it's Dustin and Nick in the big chair. I think they're giving Josh, WAHRF, a little bit of time off to prepare for the delivery of the next child. So we've got a lot of nets going on here. Anyone wants to check into them, you'll be welcomed, I'm certain. And hopefully it'll be a good radio day for everybody. Real quick, I'm going to make another particular call. AB8MO, WA8KOC. Andy, are you there?
I just so happen to be here, Fred, AB8MO. I'll make it quick because I only got about a half a mile and then I will be at work. You nailed it on the head at SuperNet Wednesday. I wish the Canadians would quit their smoking because it's getting hazy. But the way it goes. At least it doesn't smell yet. So hopefully catch you guys all down the page. Thanks for picking me up there, Fred. Everybody have a wonderful day. WA8KOC, this is AB8MO Mobile.
The reason I took the liberty of calling for you specifically, Andy, is I think I missed you yesterday. Somebody said they had thought they heard you, and when I called, you weren't there. So you have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, and try and evade the smoke. I know it's annoying. You take care of yourself. I will talk to you soon, 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I'm still here, WA8KOC, looking for check-ins.
November 8th, Zulu X-Ray Bravo, John, N8.
Hi, CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John from Strasbourg. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville. Gonna have to be in and out today, Fred. 73, thanks for running the net.
KP8LJ.
Nicely done, one and all. Not a collision to be had. I want to recognize first Eric, KE8VZA. Hey, pal. I don't know, you're probably going to do early check-ins for the Beacon Net this evening, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever you do, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. I appreciate the check-in and appreciate the chance to communicate with all of our friends here in the mornings. Sincerely, it's a great position to be had. Take care, Eric. 7-3. N8ZXB. John, good morning. You're sounding good. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC.
Hey, good morning to you and everybody on the net. What a wonderful, beautiful morning it is outside. Sitting out, enjoying my morning cup of coffee, planning the day out, and look forward to being on the net and listening to the net. And hey, I want to thank you guys for running this net every day and dedicating your time and running the net. Greatly appreciated. With that, I'll hand it back to you. I don't have any real words of wisdom for today, so everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. N8ZXB.
What? No words of wisdom? What a letdown. John, buddy, thanks for checking in with us. We appreciate it. Glad we're able to say good morning to you. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday, okay? I'll look forward to the next time we chat. 7-3. K5 CFY. Ray, good morning. How's Fred doing? How are you doing? Thanks for being here with us.
CFY. Good morning, Fred, and all the netizens out there. It's raining here. Anyway, not much going on. And I haven't heard Nancy in, I think, 3 days, so I don't know if there's a problem with her radio equipment or something, but I'll give her a call on the landline. She's going to do the Barometer Net today. But anyway, good to hear you in there. Good to hear Craig doing the pre-net. I got a frog in my throat this morning. But anyway, Fred, thanks for doing the net. You guys all do a great job. It gets my day started off. I appreciate it. I'll give it back to you. K5 CFY.
Ray, it is always always a pleasure to share a QSO with you, let me tell you. And, give Fred a pat on the head for us. And if you do talk to Nancy Landline, give her my very best. Tell her we miss her. I hope everything is okay. And, we'll look forward to maybe hearing her this afternoon. 7-3 to you, Ray. KF8 CXH. John, good morning. Good to hear you. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC here.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful morning. I'm enjoying the last bit of coolness out here, a little bit of sunshine. I think it's supposed to be a hot one today. It's going to be a little bit miserable later on, but I'm enjoying it while I can get it. And I guess I did have a little good news. I left an auction on a trike I was bidding on and wound up accepted an offer for a nice trike. So I'll have something in the next week, I guess, to be puttering around on, and I guess I'll have to retire and sell my other two-wheeler. I guess just getting older, but I'll still be getting a little wind in my hair. Other than that, not much else, just work as usual. So I'll turn it back to the net. 73, everyone.
John, first off, thanks for being here with us. Appreciate you being here. Second, congrats on the trike. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And, when we get older, going from 2 wheels to 3, it's not that big a deal. But I do have to say I see a lot more trikes on the roads today than I used to. So I think you're in the right position, and enjoy the new acquisition. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, John. KE8VZA, Eric was in and out. Eric, if you're still listening, have a wonderful Wednesday. Chuck, good morning. You're up. KB8LJ. How are you?
Hey, WAKOC from KB8LJ. Good morning to you. I know Craig left the question with the prenet as where I am. Well, this thing for a while was, of course, running the Beds on the Air subnet here in beautiful, bucolic North Bedstead. And North Bedstead is located in the state of confusion. So that's the story on this end. But one thing I've been kind of curious about, Fred, I remember some time ago you said that your wife was from some little town up in Never Land of Ontario, way out in the middle of nowhere. And I met a lady at church this last Sunday who was telling me a little bit about her ancestry. She said she'd been doing some genealogy and discovered that her ancestry was French-Canadian. And her branch of the family emigrated from Quebec to Ontario and then to northern Michigan, and somehow or other she married a German guy and is now living in Ohio. So, interesting world. KB8LJ, back to net.
It's a very, very small world, Chuck, I gotta say. My wife was born in Timmins, but she, after her birth, she soon moved to Hearst, Ontario. And Hearst is the furthest, most northern part of the Trans-Canada Highway. It is in the middle of nowhere. Her father moved from Quebec to Hearst and was involved in construction of a lumber mill and roads and stuff. They were pioneers. So yeah, it's a real wild thing how everything comes together and you learn about people's pasts. Genealogy is really a cool study. And I don't think there's anybody out there that would disagree with that. Whatever you do, Chuck, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe, and I'll look forward to talking to you the next time, okay? 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC?
Kilowatt Delta 8 Victor Tango.
November 8, Lima Tango Radio on RF, the way it should be.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick down the farm.
What a nice, orderly portion of this list for check-ins. Not a collision to be had. Great hearing, everybody. James, it has been a month of Sundays since I've spoken to you. Good morning. How are you? How's the family? How's everything with the farm? KD8VT, WA8KOC.
Everything's great and everybody's great on my end. On my way down to Ohio Light Truck this morning to get some, I need to get a set of airbags installed on this truck so we can pull the camper this coming weekend for
James, I don't know if you lost power or cut out. I know you were talking about going and getting the truck fixed up. You still there? KD8BT, WA8KOC.
Okay. Jump. I think there's going to be a lot of people complaining about the heat before, not just going from 70 to 86 instantly. So we'll see how it plays out. If nothing else, at least it's in the grass. We'll throw it on grass. All is Kilowatt Delta 8 Victor Tango. Clear as that net.
Mr. Andrews, I lost track of you when you said you were taking the truck in to get some work done on it, and then you came back. I guess I had doubled with you. My apologies. But, yeah, a little scratchy on the end there, I got to say. Whatever you do, hopefully the truck fix-up goes well. Hopefully your day goes well. We appreciate you checking in with us, and give our very best to the family. We'll look forward to talking to you the next time. N8LTR. Good morning, Bill. How are you?
Oh, good morning, Fred. Just coming alive and awake here a little bit. Haven't gotten into my first cup of coffee, but it's got cooled down a little bit before I dive in. Just got to, today is generator exercise day, so I'm going to go pull the 2 units out of the garage and put a load on them and let them run for about half an hour and make sure everything is copacetic on them and do all the oil checks and all that. Do that monthly to keep them limber in case they're ever needed. And probably will mow and do a little trimming outside because we're going to lose outdoor work next 3-4 days looks like. Rain, more rain. You know how it is. It's Ohio. So I'll keep it short, Fred, and kick it back at you. WAKOC in a group and at LTR.
Affirmative, Bill. Hopefully you'll have a good Wednesday, and hopefully you get all that generator upkeep done without a hitch, and go grab a cup of coffee and start your day. Do appreciate you being here with us, and we'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3 NHJKO. Good to hear you this morning, Joe. WA8KOC, how are you?
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NHJKO. All I can say is it's quite the difference from last week. The thermometers for outdoor here indicate, well, one indicates 71 degrees, the other one indicates 73 degrees outside already at 8 a.m. Bright, sunny day, quite the contrast from last week. All is quiet here. Got to take care of appointment with a physical therapist this morning, then take care of a couple of chores, and then maybe I'll be able to take out the mobile system and play a little HF radio today, I'm hoping. Otherwise, things are well, and I'll send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3 NHJKO, back to Net Control.
W8WKY.
All right, Joe. God's blessings wished upon you as well. Hopefully you get to play a little bit of radio and have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Whatever you do, understand we appreciate everybody's checking. It's coming from you up in Willoughby. Good job. Take care. 7-3 KD8SLG, just Nick. Good morning. How are you? I've been calling for you.
WAKOC, KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred. Why have you been calling for me?
Well, I took a liberty, and since I called for you and didn't get an answer, I made the announcement about the nets this afternoon and this evening, but you can go ahead and duplicate it. I know it won't be lost. And, yeah, just calling for my pal Nick to give us a little bit of information.
Oh, I slept in this morning, Fred. It happens. I got up and heard Jim was taking the morning off, and I think Craig jumped in again, and he did that a week or so ago. Did fine business. I figured to let him go, and, well, I just nodded back off. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I'm going to tell everybody about Field Day T-shirts. Got to order them by the end of BeaconNet tonight. That's a good segue to get in there. So tight window if we want to get them in time to distribute them before Field Day at the meeting. So want Field Day T-shirt? Order it by the end of today, please. At the end of the BeaconNet tonight. And yeah, we've got the N5 XQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net this afternoon from 1 to 3. I know Dustin's got the first hour, KD8EPC. Nancy usually has the second hour. We'll find out later on today. But I'm sure someone will be there. And then you have the BeaconNet tonight, 10 o'clock. Early check-ins start at 9:30. And that's the Nick and Dustin show all this month. So it's just going to be Dustin and I having fun. See you there. Maybe. Thanks, Fred. Good to have you back. WAKOC, K88SLG. Nick, I gotta say, it was enjoyable being on vacation,
getting a chance to be at the sea, but it's nice to be back. Thanks a lot for that. We appreciate everything you do for the club and for amateur radio. And I know that you and Dustin have a full load this month, but I'm certain Josh appreciates it very much. And preparing for the next delivery of the next child, they're creating a family by leaps and bounds. And I know they're going to appreciate the time given to them to concentrate on that. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for everything again. That's the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC. I still have some time.
Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Kilo Yankee, Andy and Dalton, working at Wayne Dalton. No traffic, in and out.
All right, no problem. I want to recognize Andy, KF8CKY. Andy, thanks for checking in. Mark you in and out, but we do appreciate your presence. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. 7-3. KI5RHU. Doug, you're usually in and out, but I get a chance to say more than good morning this morning. How's everything on your end?
Hi, good morning everyone on the net, KI4RHU. Yeah, just motoring on my way to work. Thought I had a little more time this morning than I usually do. But then again, my start times at work are fluctuating, so sometimes I have to start at 8, sometimes I start at 9. I don't know what time my end time is, but you know, hey, it's the life. So we're just motoring across the Kenmore Leg here over to 77 North to Fair Lawn, and just thought we'd stop by and say hello with a little more time this morning. And with that, we'll turn it back to net. KI4RHU.
All right, glad to share a QSO with you, Doug. Thanks for being here with us. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Drive safe. The hassle of construction is out there. Beware. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC. All right, I'm going to take the liberty of once again identifying this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater, location Doylestown, Ohio, frequency 147 Mark 390 megahertz, CTCSS code 114 Mark 8. We're here Monday through Saturday, and we have Dave, NT8D, Monday mornings. I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Gary, AA8CS Club President, takes Thursdays and Fridays, and Saturdays will either be NAWB, K8PMI, or to be announced. So we're here for you folks. I'll make this last call so we can get this over to Kerry. I know he's probably waiting, and hopefully there won't be any issues on his end. I know he's probably been out on his e-trike. But anyone else for the Barometer Net, please give me a call. Hearing no response, I am going to call our closer in here. Kerry, are you available? W8CTM, the infamous closer for the Barometer Net. WA8KOC requesting some assistance.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this beautiful Wednesday morning. We haven't been able to say that for too many Wednesdays in the past, that's for sure. But it is a beautiful morning out there. It's 70 degrees already, and I think it's going to go up to 85 today, so that'll be a nice day. It'll be a good day. Hope everybody gets out and enjoys it. Yeah, you're right, Fred. I was riding the e-trike yesterday, put 15 miles on it. That was a bunch. took me 3 different trips out, but I still got 15 miles on it. It was a fun day, and hopefully I'm trying to get 2,000 miles on it by the 26th of the month here, but I doubt if I do. I'm going to. I got 1,600 and I think 35 miles on it now, and I'm going to try for 2,000, but I don't think I'll make it by the end of the month. Anyway, that's about all I have on that. I really don't have much this morning other than I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a nice thing to do and put a smile on somebody's face. So with that, I'm going to say 73. This is W8CTM, Kerry here at Portage Lakes. And everybody have just a wonderful Wednesday out there and enjoy it. Enjoy this great weather we're having till tomorrow when it's going to be raining. Tomorrow and Friday, I think it's going to be pretty wet. So anyway, that's all I have. 73 and over to WA8KOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up there. Another great net. I don't know what the numbers were this morning, but I imagine we did hit 40. Pretty sure got pretty close to that. It was a good net. 73 on. Back to you, Fred.
W8WKY.
Kerry, my pal, you are number 35 this morning. A little bit light on the intake. That's okay. We're happy that you're here with us, helping us close this out. If the weather cooperates, don't be too surprised if you hit the 2,000-mile mark. And whatever you do, enjoy your wonderful Wednesday on your end. Stay safe. And I'd not only like to thank Kerry, but I'd like to thank all the stations that checked in with me this morning on the Barometer Net. All of us net control operators in Silvercreek sincerely appreciate your presence, and it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun doing this. Also, any people who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or any other devices, if you'd like to get an FCC license and come join us like this, you can go to WAWKY.org. That is Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions coming up. And they are headed up by N8WB Stefan, the lead for our VE team. His staff and he do a great job at getting people licensed. Many, many amateurs in the recent past. So don't be shy. It's very simple and easy to do. And I'm going to take just a quick pause for time. Kerry, if you're still there, do you read me okay?
Yeah, Fred, you've been great all morning. You sound real good. W8CTM.
AB8AV.
Joe, I'll be right back to you. And recognizing the originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WB8JTW, and Tom K8DSD, they started this net off 35 plus years ago. We sincerely appreciate them doing so. And our net control emeritus, Ron, KD8CBS, want to recognize him for handling this net Monday through Saturday all by himself for a great period of time. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up after I talk to Joe. AB8AV, good morning, WA8KOC.
Morning, Fred. Hey, does Friday look good to you?
I would say we can tentatively plan for Friday. When I looked at the forecast here, it's never correct. It changes in 5 minutes, but they're calling for rain throughout the day, different percentages of chances. I don't know what we'll face, but yeah, if it pans out that it's not raining or it's just real light sprinkles, I'm game for Friday. And I don't know if Kerry would like to join us or not.
Friday sounds good. What time?
I don't know if you're planning on meeting over at Vanderhoof or if you want to keep it close and come over here so we're close to shelter. I'll leave that up to you, but probably, probably 9 o'clock or so wouldn't be a bad time.
I think it's closer to 9:30. I'll be home by then. Everything's settled and ready to go.
Okay, I'll give you a call a little bit later today. I think maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock might be even better. Make sure that the morning rain is out of here. But like I say, you can never trust any of this information from meteorologists. They just don't have it together lately. But we'll give a call to you a little bit later today if that's okay.
That'll be fine. And you want to try Vanderhoof? And if Kerry's still listening, tell us whether he'd like to come.
Well, there's a chance that I might make it Friday there, Joe, but boy, what they're predicting weather, it looks like it's going to be a wet one Friday, Thursday and Friday, 70 and 80% chance of rain, so we'll have to wait and see, but it's only Wednesday, we'll find out. We'll see what happens. W8CTM.
Thank you. And I'll just text you tomorrow. We'll figure out what's going on with the weather for Friday. All right. I'm going to sign here. AB and AB.
All right. Tentatively, we'll make it for 10 at Vanderhoof. And Kerry, if you want to follow me over, let me know if you're so inclined. And with that, I'm going to close things up, wrap things up here. This has been the Barometer Net at Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. I'll go ahead and return this repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:22 a.m. with 36 check-ins now that Joe checked in. Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. WA8KOC, clear and QRT.